So after watching the Acolyte episode 4 the other night, we had a lot of questions. We had a lot of questions. Like, May just decided to abandon her quest, for lack of a better term. Why was Ki-Adi-Mundi included in this episode? Which essentially breaks continuity, breaks lore of Star Wars. And the Wookiee Jedi that was used in promotion, it would have been nice to see a lightsaber fight with him. Why was his death off screen? Well, we got answers to those questions. Claire Keichel, who wrote this episode, she provides some insight, I guess, because she was definitely asked these questions after the episode aired. So, over on That Park Place, John F. Trent, follow him on social media, follow his YouTube channel. He does excellent work. Put out this article. Star Wars The Acolyte writer Claire Keichel answered numerous complaints about the most recent episode of The Acolyte that she wrote with Core Adana, including why May abandoned her quest for revenge against the Jedi, why the show includes pronouns, and why the Wookiee Jedi Kelnaka was killed off screen. So, first thing here is why we didn't get a chance to see the Wookiee Jedi fight. And her answer is budgetary reasons. What? Budgetary reasons? Oh, and story reasons too. This series, this season had a budget of $180 million. 8 episodes. Thanks, Siri. I mean, you're talking how much per episode? 180 million divided by 8. $22.5 million per episode. And you can't include a fight between Smilo Ren and Kelnaka as part of the episode, which probably would have slightly made the episode better. I'm saying slightly because we all know that lightsaber duels aren't what they used to be. So that was the first thing. Oh, and by the way, this episode is the shortest of all the episodes. Episode 4 is the shortest, according to the article here, of all 8 episodes this season. Now, point number 2. May has a quest she's on. And that quest is she's supposed to eliminate the 4 Jedi who was on the planet with the witches when the witches concrete and rock, I don't know, settlement burned down. How that happens, no idea. And so far, she's halfway there. She's halfway to completing her quest. She's on the planet looking for a Kelnaka. She is with the cheap imitation of Ezra Miller. I think his name is Kamir. And she decides, after walking through the jungle looking for Kalnaka's hideaway, that, you know what? With my sister being alive, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. So I'm going to go surrender to Kalnaka, turn myself into the Jedi, and that's it. I'm done. So the explanation is she's not good in that moment. She's just super tired of this pointless, what she considers pointless missions and errands her master is making her do. And I think the revenge that really fueled her just isn't quite the same once she knows Osha is alive. Okay. I get it. That's reasonable. That's rational. But my question is, even though Osha's alive, she still has a master to answer to, who's training her. And to do this in the middle of the season, I mean, I can understand it if it was toward the end of the season where she decides, hey, you know what? I'm with the good guys now. But in the middle of the season, yeah. Well, let's talk about pronouns. We've got this new character, little tracker. Looks like, I don't know, kind of looks like a possum. Or maybe a beaver. But this is when they're on the ship, heading toward Kalnaka's planet. Osha's little robot buddy, Pip, spews liquid at Basil, sprays him in the face. Osha then goes to Jackie, says, who's that? Jackie says, that's Basil, or Basil. Osha states, is he him or they with us? First Star Wars pronouns. Well, according to the writer of the episode, she's not sure why everybody's upset. She says this is a joke. No politics involved. Sure there isn't. But it's a joke. And then she mocked that you as a pronoun. Well, you's a little bit different than they, them, or he, them, or she, them, or he, her. Just saying. Then we have the piece de resistance. Toward the beginning of the episode, you see Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's in a conference with Saul and a few other Jedi, talking about what they're going to do. As far as who May's master is, and we need to warn Kalnaka, and what happened all those years ago on the witch's planet. And then Saul has a little confab with the green lady, the green Jedi. I forget her name. And Ki-Adi-Mundi is eavesdropping. One small, slight little problem. This takes place 100 years before the Phantom Menace. Dude's not even born yet. And he's not supposed to know anything about the Sith. Remember, in The Phantom Menace, he makes a comment about how the Sith haven't been around for 100 years. But yet, here he is. And their reasoning is that they couldn't get Yoda. What? They offered the part to Yoda, but he wasn't available. Ha 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 ha. You break lore. And that's all you got? A joke? Like that? I mean, no wonder this is a disaster. And George Lucas said it best at the Cannes Film Festival before this series started. I was the only one who really knew what Star Wars was, who actually knew this world because there's a lot to it. The Force, for example, nobody understood the Force. They don't understand the Force. They don't understand Star Wars lore. They would rather crap all over George Lucas's creation to write fan fiction and put it out there as canon, to put it out there as a continuation of the story, when all actuality, they just released a steaming pile of crud. And that's just not my opinion. That's the opinion of others too. So what do you think of these explanations from the writer of episode 4, Claire Keichel? Comment down below. I mean, the funniest one to me is the budget. It just wasn't in the budget to have a lightsaber fight between Smilo Ren and Kanaka. To me, that's the funniest of the bunch. So leave your comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys later.